Ciao Francesco.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you, Francesco Ficili from Arduino. I'm not an expert in it, but I'm going to ask you an introduction question.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask how much Arduino is ready for the industry, but I want to ask how industry is ready for Arduino.
That's a very nice question. Well, for sure we are pretty much ready. I mean, I would say we are really ready because now we have an entire product line completely dedicated to industry. And this is made by families of products because we want to apply the same philosophy we use for Maker, so simplicity of usage, access to technology, etc., declined on the industrial field. And we are done with this three product line. The first one is called Portenta, and it's a system of module that people can use for developing their own application, and they can use this in combination with what we call carrier board, which is something that they can take from us. This is a reference design, for example, or the user they can make their own for exactly address the requirement or the final application. So this revolutionized the previous aspect of the Maker line, where you have a single board computer, it cannot be easily transformed into a final product. So it's more a Maker option. Okay. And this is our first line. So Portenta and accessory, carrier boards, additional modules, shield, and so on. The other one is called Nicla, and this is a smart sensor. So it's a board with a very small form factor, stem size, where we put a microcontroller, again, peripheral and so on, and a specific sensing element. So the target of this object is to make an edge AI device. So a device which can grab the data from the sensor and run a neural network algorithm for
so like input, output, whatever there is.
Like for the most important exponent is what we call Nicla vision, which has a camera on top. So it can make vision application with neural network approach on the edge.
Like
so
vision, like for controlling in a factory.
For controlling or for access control of people in building, or for controlling in an automation process and so on. And the last exponent is the Opta. It's our first finished product. So it's no more a board, no more an SBC, but a product that is finished. It's ready to be used. It's a D-Rail micro-PLC. And it's modular, so you have a base unit with the microcontroller, all the peripheral and so on, and module for expansion, like this.
From what I've learned, this is going to be on TME software in about a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So this is something fresh that we are introducing into the market, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we believe a lot on this product, also because it's bone connected. So you can connect to Arduino Cloud, our cloud platform, which is again another product of Arduino, which is really easy to use. So people can use it for making IoT application with all our range of products.
This is for me, it's a natural way because you started with Maker's hobbyist education, and then you push it into industry. Do you think that there was no other way? I think that was the end story. It should end in industry, implementing it, making people use it later.
Yeah, now we have an army of people that they were born with the Arduino Uno. They are familiar with the IDE, and we're using the same IDE for programming this stuff. So all the students, all the people all the makers that already know Arduino IDE, it's a seamless process to pass through these new industrial grade objects.
It's going to be intuitive for them. It's going to be intuitive for them.
Yeah, completely.
They were born with this, right?
They have all the instruments.
Yeah, and it's fantastic that they chose Arduino because of their own interest, because of their own idea, right? And then they are going to push it into industry, which is great. All right. When you are looking at embedded, and this is evolving so much, is there anything that surprises you still in embedded industry?
Well, for sure, the continuously emerging and the continuously increasing level of edge AI technology. So now we have AI everything. We have LLM, we have chatbots, but AI can be in anything. Can be even in this small device or in this one. And we have some products where or partners that they are making somehow accelerator that they boost the AI capability of our board. We have an example right here. I will show you later.
Yes, on the partner wall.
Yeah.
But we asked our viewers to ask a couple of questions, and actually I've got one of the questions that I'm not able to answer, and I would like you to help me. All right. So this is it. Do you have modular boards, custom integration into my own project? The ones you can solder onto PCB. If not, are there any future plans for those modular boards?
Yeah, for example, Portenta is exactly this thing. So you can have a custom board with its own connector layout, and you want to have a brain for it. And Portenta is exactly this. So you can take this little guy, take your board, create the socket for it, plug it, and then you have an Arduino inside your board, inside your own board.
Is there any industry that is pushing the boundaries of embedded systems a lot?
Well, automotive is making experiencing some big changes. And just today we had our partner Bosch at our booth presenting what we call automotive starter kit, which is another Arduino starter kit which is meant for automotive purposes. So you can basically simulate a new automotive architecture using that kit.
I think Arduino was also cooperating with BMW on their prototype, something as far as I remember, prototyping platform.
There is a lot, we don't even know about that because there is a lot of companies that they are using our product for making prototypation. There are so many that we don't know.
And this is fascinating for me to get to know it. So now I would like you to lead me to the partner wall and show me like real life cases of Arduino being used with your partners in such projects, right?
Sure. Can you tell me something about Arduino? And the LLM runs and provide the answer and is running in this board. There is no cloud connection, there is nothing. And look how fast it is.
What does it say?
Well, it's an open source electronic platform based on easy-to-use hardware and software provided by the Arduino.org. It's a microcontroller which is compact integrated circuit designed to carry out the operation of a specific device. So it's pretty much correct. So it's this is really amazing because you can feel the power of these 300 tops that are running on this little guy.
I've been asking so many questions to ChatGPT that I'm not sure if I want any more, right? I've been getting so strange answers sometimes, but yeah, it's continuing.
It's continuing, yes.
All right.
And this is so what we see here is even a more integrated model. So Accelera told me that they can even make it faster, and so that in the end you can try to interact with this device like we are doing in a natural language, like you and me talking. Yeah, because they can further optimize the model and make it faster.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah,
it is absolutely. All right. How Arduino can assist you with your project? Can assist you with my project by providing a platform for remote access and control of Arduino-based devices. Yes, this is what you were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on the same wavelength, right? This can be useful for IoT applications, data collection, and prototyping. Prototyping we did mention, right? Okay. By leveraging the Arduino cloud, I can access and control Arduino devices from anywhere. So as long as I have an internet connection, this can help in scaling the project and making it more accessible to users. Right. Are you proud of being open source? Yes, I am. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's great. Yes. So, Francesco, thank you very much, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope to meet you next year, in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, and then we are going to see how much it goes, how much it develops.
Absolutely, I'll be waiting.
Looking at your offer, it's going to explode.
Explode.
Thank you.
Thank you.